Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. This is a duo review of a new beer. It's so new it wasn't even on the website last time I checked. And there's like literally 50 or 60 reviews on Untappd. It's Karbach Hopadillo Hazy IPA. Well, now the Hopadillo has been around for years, but the Hazy just showed up, and I bought this at Piggly Wiggly in Hammond, Louisiana.
Huh. Who makes this?
Huh?
Who makes this?
Karbach Brewing. Remember we went on the tour there and I set my glass down and the guy kicked it and went off the balcony?
What's their parent company?
Well, don't want to get into all that, but...
Well, one guess, kids. One guess. Dilly dilly.
But it was an independent company set up in Houston, Texas, and yet it did get bought out a few years ago. Somebody made them an offer they could... Somebody made him an offer they could not refuse, but it's got a good date.
What you got going on here?
It's got a good date.
I'm gonna make it offer.
It's got a good date, but here's what you're not gonna like. You're gonna like the fact that it's 6% IPA, 6% alcohol, 6% alcohol, made in Houston, Texas. It's an ale, of course. Here's what you're not gonna like.
Like Texas, Houston.
Like nut in case. Here's what you're not gonna like. The IBUs are 20.
No. We already know what kind of IPA it is.
An IPA with 20 IBUs.
We already know what kind of IPA this is.
So yeah.
It tastes like breakfast cereal.
I can smell it already. We did take a tour there once.
Hold on. There you go again.
We did take a tour, and they gave us, the weird thing about the tour is they gave us glasses to take with us. They're like, you can drink your beer on the tour with glass.
Short mixers. Y'all familiar with the beer glasses?
Tumblers.
They're not really glasses. They're a mixer. They're not designed to be a beer glass.
Tumblers,
it's a bar
you mean?
mixer.
Those tumblers? Yeah.
It's not a tumbler. It's a bar mixing glass.
Well, whatever the case, it's made out of glass.
But for some reason, they got graduated into a beer glass. It's the glass that looks like that. Yeah.
Yeah, a tumbler.
It's not a tumbler.
And anyway, they took it on the tour, and I had to set the glass down so I could take a photo.
Tumbler is something that's plastic, hence a tumbler. Yes, so you kick it over, it tumbles. It doesn't break.
No.
Unlike your tumbler.
So we were on the second floor, and then I set the glass down by the balcony edge.
And then why did this one do that?
To take a photo of the brewery, and then somebody came up behind me, not seeing the glass, and he kicked it, and it went off the balcony, onto the floor and shattered.
I was there. All right. It wasn't kicked. Somebody placed it right by the edge. Somebody with an SLU ball cap on. Placed it right by the edge, and somebody else, not knowing anything, just walking around, hit it with their foot.
I don't mean they intentionally kicked it, but
that's the way your story sounds.
They didn't see it there.
Somebody walked by and they kicked it.
And it went off that ledge and hit the floor and shattered, and the tour guide said, I've never seen this happen before. But,
well, because you probably never had anyone put their glass down.
Well, I wanted to get some good photos, which I did. Anyway, but it was a good tour, we have to admit. And we had
You mean unlike the St. Arnold tour?
Yeah, that was an aborted tour. I went on St. Arnold's tour last year, and it was really nice, but the tour guide wasn't drunk this time. It's very hazy. I mean, let's be real. It looks like it's translucent. Light shines through it, but it's opaque. You can't see through it. It's like you say, it's got that breakfast cereal in the milk thing.
Oh yeah, this does not smell like an IPA at all.
Oh, yikes. It's good, though. It really does taste good.
This is a completely different nose profile between I would consider a West Coast style to this thing concoction.
Now look, their Hopadillo is a regular old style IPA. Their Rodeo Clown is an old time, clear West Coast style DIPA. But they got to get into the hazy stuff, so
Well, you're not really getting into haze. You get into this creamy cakeness that's going on. That's what it tastes like. It's like somebody took, smells like. If somebody took cake and cake frosting and blended it together and stuck it in a glass.
I mean,
That's what it smells like. It's got that almond kind of cake frosting smell going on and that cake background that you get. So it's like a slice of cake, hence wedding cake or something, thrown into this brew. Yeah, that's how I would describe it. Wedding cake blended into a brew.
Wow, that's not too positive. All right, let's go with the
Some
taste.
people might
Cheers.
like wedding cake blended into a brew. Who
Yeah.
are we to judge? It's just a public service announcement. Here comes the rain again.
Funny thing, it only has 20 bitterness units, but it does taste a little bit more bitter than you would think it would be at 20.
Wow, this reminds me of Rally Cap #1.
Oh, wow, yikes.
Yep. Tastes just like it. Tastes just like it. It's just flat. I'm not even tasting anything that tastes like beer. I'm not tasting any bitterness. I don't even know why they put an IPA label on this.
This doesn't taste like an IPA to you?
Not one bit. I think this is misclassified. This doesn't even taste like a pale ale. What is this?
It has a good flavor, but it's not an IPA. I said that in my
A
rant
good
video.
flavor. What describe the flavor then?
Okay.
Describe it.
It's like some kind of cereal grain, like Cheerios,
Well, that's a good flavor.
oats.
In a
I think
beer.
it does contain oats.
That's a
I
good
have my
flavor in
notes.
beer.
I think
I don't want you to go by notes. I want you to go by what you're tasting.
yeah,
right
I think
now.
it tastes like oats and a little wheat and barley and like citrus, like it's kind of
I'm not getting any citrus.
yeah, a little bit of that, like mango or something.
Nope. I'm getting like something that tastes like pear.
Okay, well, some kind of fruit.
You gotta
Bitterness?
describe the fruit. You can't just say some kind of fruit.
Well, I would go along with
This
pear.
is also coming from somebody who doesn't eat fruit.
Correct. But I would go
Will not
along.
eat fruit.
I would go along with pear. I would go along with that, and kind of heavy-bodied for what it is, and you got that coagulated thing going on in the mouthfeel, and the finish is semi-sweet.
Coagulated like maybe citrus into milk.
Well, like Cheerios powder into milk. You know, the powder at the bottom of the cereal bag. I mean, it tastes good,
Nope.
but
Nope.
it is not an IPA. Give me a break. This is not an IPA. And I saw somebody doing a review of Torpedo this morning. I was watching. He was like, "I can't take this stuff. It's too rich. It's too something." And then he gave it a low score. I was like, but he's not coming from the old IPA world. He only started drinking beer in this new thing. I like this, but I would never buy it again. I mean, I paid $9.99 for a 6-pack, but I wouldn't buy it
You got
again.
ripped off. Somebody's called police.
Please,
You've been
call
robbed.
911.
You've been robbed. Call that 911.
911, what's your emergency? I got ripped off.
Are you finished?
Yeah, how do you score this thing? Or give your
Give my
assessment?
description.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure, of course. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
taking over all the videos. Supposed to be duos.
Go ahead. I'll be quiet.
See what happens when we don't do videos together for a while. Somebody else has got to like take over everything.
Just ignore all that, folks. All right, go ahead.
To me, this is not an IPA. This doesn't taste anything like an IPA. This doesn't even taste anything like those cloudy IPAs. This tastes like cereal and milk. It just also like if somebody took a piece of wedding cake, mixed it up, well, and then you wouldn't have that like strong frosted. It's just, it's weak. It's weak at best. I don't know what y'all trying to do here. I mean, but just turning out this grain without flavor, it's just no good. I cannot recommend this. It is slightly sweet. It does go down, but everything that an IPA is supposed to be, this is not. Not even a pale ale. So, some people are going to enjoy this. So with that said, I got to give this a C minus.
Oh man, like a 70?
Oh man, what is your score? I'm sure you're going to give it a high score.
No, I have a lot of problems with this beer. I'm going to tell you the truth. I drank 5 of them. I'm not through with
This
it.
morning? Champ. Champ. So good.
It's a shame that people let jealousy control their lives. But I got a lot of problems with this product. I mean, I don't think they should have made it. They're doing fine with the Rodeo Clown. They're doing fine with the Hopadillo, the regular Hopadillo. I just think they're just giving in to the crowd that wants this slop, you know. But as far
Slop.
as...
Did you call it slop?
Yeah.
Slop.
But it's a good sort of slop, you know what I'm saying? Like you could score it in the B range, like I mean, you could argue.
I gave it a high score. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, you could argue that it's good. I mean, and today I only score beers day by day. I'm gonna say 81. It's like marginally good, but
You gave it a B minus?
yeah, but I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy it.
Damn, boy.
I wouldn't buy it.
Damn, boy. You don't like it and you wouldn't buy it, but you give it a B minus?
I wouldn't buy it again.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
No way.
This one's on the take. He's on the take.
No. Of course, Anheuser-Busch did send me a T-shirt, but no, I would not.
There you have it.
But I would.
There you have it.
I would never buy it now. I bought it. When I bought it, I told my father, I don't know how this is going to come out. And he was like, I don't even care, because I don't drink any of that kind of stuff. And he says, what is it? I don't even drink. I said, I know, you tell me that every week. But, yeah, this is a fail. It's a failure. I mean, come on, $9.99. And
How
it's
can you give something a B minus and call it a failure?
well, it's marginally good.
Misgraded. Misgraded.
For just an ale overall, it's marginally good. You heard what I said? Marginally good. Like you could make the argument that it's
B
good.
minus is a marginal grade. Now we all understand your grading system.
Pretty sure a lot of people understood it already, but I mean, if
No.
you went to Texas on a road
No,
trip,
no.
If you went to Texas on a road trip and you went to the Karbach and then you went to St. Arnold and you were buying beers
Is
at
this
the
better
brewery,
than Miller High?
clearly it's not.
Is it better than PDR?
Clearly it's not.
Is it better than
It's not better than any of the things you're going to name.
Milwaukee's Light?
Milwaukee's Best Light. No, because those are like well made. This is, I said, marginally good.
It's not well made, is what you're trying to say. But you feel the pressure.
But if you went on a brewery tour, you wouldn't buy this. You wouldn't order this. You know, you would order the regular Rodeo
Yeah,
Clown.
I'm gonna call the YouTube elite and say, hey, I get it. There's got to be like some kind of like grade system.
No, I mean it's if you think a B minus is a good grade, more power to you. But if I pay $9.99,
Evil Empire.
yeah, if I pay $9.99 and the best I can get is a B minus, it may as well just be an F. Because in a practical sense, I would never buy it again. Like I was trying to say, I would not recommend it. I don't want it. I don't want to see it in my fridge. And you may as well say it's an F because in every sense of it, I'm not going to drink it. I don't want it. But I would buy the Rodeo Clown and the regular Hopadillo. Those are good. But you say C minus. Okay, 70 and an 80.
So it gives it a B minus. I don't want it. I don't like it. It's a B minus.
It's arguably good.
I don't want it, I don't like it, don't give it to me, but it's a B minus.
Oh, but I mean, that could be said for many products.
I can only go by your words, as the viewing audience will judge by your words, sir.
They can judge me if they want, but I think they understand what I'm saying.
Do they? Do they?
Yes, because you're considering the price of it. At any price, even free, I don't want this. I don't want it.
Even free gets a B minus. Even free.
It's arguably good. I don't know how else to express that. But if I went and got Milwaukee's Best Light out the fridge, that's not arguably good. That's like definitively good. It tastes good. I don't have to make a case for it. I don't have to go, oh well.
How much do you pay for that?
Considering for what?
For your Milwaukee's Best Light.
$19.99 for a 30-pack.
Which equates out to 5 6-packs.
Correct.
So what's the price per 6-pack?
I don't know, but I paid $9.99 for a 6-pack of this stuff.
So
I'm not championing. I am not championing.
$4 a 6-pack.
4 times 5 is 20. Yeah.
$4 as opposed to 10. But that's a better beer.
There's your assessment.
That beer.
What? I didn't say it was a better beer.
But this gets a passing grade. I don't like it. I don't want it. Not in my house.
It's marginally good. A lot of beers are
And the
marginal.
logic is?
No, but I mean, I'll give you, okay, one more example. This video's going on too long. Like years ago, I bought a 30-pack of Keystone Premium, which I don't know why they call it that.
Darn good beer.
No, I'm talking about the red label, the Keystone Premium.
I know what you're talking about. I've had it.
That beer, I gave it a C. It was so bland. At least this one has something you can argue about. That beer had nothing. Nothing. It was just like...
You used to get Keystone cases of Keystone for $5.
That's so good.
Right. Well, it was
Thing to
also
bring
the
up.
80s.
So I just gave it a C, a C minus. It was just so, and they canceled it. They got rid of it. It's just that thing was just so.
So why did it keep Keystone Light?
Well, it was a good seller, and it's a good seller, and it has some flavor. You know, Keystone Ice, the best one of the three, what they should have kept. Keystone Ice had a lot of interesting and approachable flavors. But this thing here, I mean, you know, if I'm paying $9.99 and the best I can give a beer is a B minus, I'm trying to say in a practical sense, it is a failure. It does not deserve any kind of recognition. And just pass it up. It's all in the context. All right, so Lazy Lay, Bon Temps Relay, C, B minus. Oh no, you said C minus. B minus. I'm glad it's the last can. Never have to look at it again in my life. Dripping it on my pavement. Thank you for watching this video production.
It's outside. Who cares?